What's up, guys? We're the Miller family. So we've got your questions from the past couple days, and we'll be going through and answering them. We've got Sage, Luna, beautiful wife Emily here.
Oh, already. Good way to start this off.
I don't know how long. Luna's already gone.
She's done.
We lost Luna
I want my team
already. She's crazy. But Sage might blow up, so we'll see.
We'll see what happens. Thank you for all your questions. There's a few shout outs too, so we'll kind of do those in between. The first shout out is to the Sun and Moon sisters. I love your name. There's your shout out. Hi. Do you brush your teeth before or after breakfast?
Before.
He lies, he doesn't brush his teeth.
I do. I brush my teeth before. I cannot stand thinking about eating and brushing right after.
Yeah, I do it before too, because then you look down at your toothbrush and you've got all the food stuck in the toothbrush. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's gross.
Is waking up in the night for a baby hard? This is from Jaylee. That is a good question.
We don't know.
Well, okay, let's back up, because for the first 2 weeks that she was born, we did wake up every 2 to 3 hours to make sure she was fed, and that was really tough. We set alarms to make sure that she was feeding, but someone told us that this is the kind of thing you say at a parent conference only to get kicked out or like smacked by other parents. She's a really good sleeper.
Luna was actually a lot harder when she was a puppy, and I was having to wake up like every hour with her for a few weeks. What
made y'all decide to do YouTube? So I was the second one to jump on board with vlogging. It was his idea initially, and definitely inspired by friends Angel and Hannah, who are having a blast doing it. I just really wanted to make sure we had a reason to do it. Anything I've ever done, I wanted to make sure there's a good purpose. And when I started seeing a lot of you guys comment on the Sly Foxers videos saying you were inspired by like a healthy, positive family and like the different questions that you asked, it let me see that this is a platform. So hopefully one day this can turn into a women's column for advice, or right now it's just really fun to show our family, and every day I get excited after he edits it and I look back and see all the different footage, because we've caught already so many milestones of her on video. So that's kind of in a nutshell what I did. But
yeah, and I used to actually hate being on video, taking pictures, doing all of that. And I do marketing already, so I'm always into social media. I never was into doing my own account because I was always busy doing everybody else's. So now that I'm diving into it and editing these videos, I'm finding it a lot of fun.
So Lauren Wicks asks, why did we pick Sage, and does she have a middle name?
Why did you pick Sage?
I picked it, as why he says that. I honestly didn't have a huge meaning towards it. I saw it and thought, oh, that's cute. Reminds me of nature. Sounds very feminine, so I put it on the list. I never liked anything more, but once we agreed to it, I found out that in France, sage, la femme, or femme, if anybody speaks French, please correct me, but that is a phrase that means wise woman, which is also how they refer to midwives. So her name, in and of itself, means wisdom, but is also used to mean midwife. And being a midwife, I was like, done. This name is perfect.
I think that's what sold me on it too, probably, because if anything, I want her to be wise as she grows up.
Oh, wait. We did know wisdom before, yeah. So you agreed on it. But her middle name, Elizabeth, is actually a family name, but he thought of it because he just liked it. So she has a traditional middle name if she hates the unique Sage name. Tell us a story about Sage no one knows. This was asked by Lily.
So
as long as no one judges us, but go ahead.
Around when she was 6 weeks old, she got a cold.
Yeah, because she was so congested. If she laid flat, she wouldn't sleep.
Yeah. So we had to keep her upright, and so we decided to use the Mamaroo, which rocks her, and it's kind of, you can tilt it up.
Yeah. She naps in it during the day, so we're like, why not?
Yeah. But we didn't strap her in like we should have.
Because we had to swaddle her. She likes to be swaddled at night, and the strap goes through the legs, so you can't swaddle her.
Yeah. And and we left it on that night, and as it rocked her to sleep, she fell out of it, and it was really sad.
If you're judging right now, stop it.
Yeah.
Because we judged ourselves, but every mother I've talked to says that their kid has fallen off the couch, has fallen off the bed, all kinds of things. And this was like a foot drop and she landed on clothes. But in the morning, I wake up to him saying, turn the light on, oh my gosh. And she wasn't even crying. But we nursed her right away. She was fine. I was embarrassed, but you do what you gotta do. That's a story no one knows.
There you go.
Now everybody knows.
Now everybody hates us.
How old is Sage? Sage is 3 months, so it's kind of coming to the point where she can laugh and she can smile, and it's past just the eat, poop, and sleep stage, which sometimes I miss.
Where does Sage get her beautiful eyes from?
This is a source of contention because I love the shape of my eyes. It's a family trait, but I also got made fun of them in middle school, so I was really hoping she'd have a little bit bigger eyes. And I love her dad's eyes, so I think the shape is a good mix of ours, but the blues right now, I don't know where they come from. I don't know if they'll stay that way, but...
Yeah, I mean, both of us have brown eyes, and our dads...
Both dads. Yeah.
Both dads have blue eyes, actually, so we think that's probably where both our moms have brown eyes, I think.
And you want hers to stay.
I was hoping they would be brown, just because ours are.
I would admit to it if I said it.
But
I would love
blue.
either.
They're pretty.
He wants her to have her mother's eyes, and
yeah.
I think blue would be different, so.
Next question. Where did y'all first,
Whoever wrote this, I'm pumped about that.
Her name's The Southern Life.
Yes! We need more Southerners watching our show. This wasn't a question. I've already read through them really quick. We are from the South. We are from Nashville. Where did y'all
first meet? High school. I actually just had gotten out of horticulture class. It's funny. It was an easy class, so I took it and I passed.
One of the few that he passed.
But we had roses. We were supposed to hand them out. A buddy of mine told me to give it to this girl, which was her. I got nervous.
He didn't do it.
I turned around and walked away.
He didn't do it, guys. But hey, what did you do after we started dating? Every month, I got flowers for a whole year.
That's true.
We were 15, so he actually taught me, along with my dad, how to drive a stick shift, because I started to drive a year after we met, and in his car, and then in my car. But yeah, we were 15. That's kind of crazy.
How long have you been friends with the Sly Foxers?
Ooh, yeah, there are a lot of questions about them, which is awesome, because a lot of y'all came from their channels. So thank you so much. But we have known them since your 21st birthday.
Yeah, just before then.
8 years? Jaden was almost 3, and she was so cute. And when we first met, they came to church because they met a mutual friend of ours who played music with Andrew and Hannah. So then they met Kolby, found out he played drums, and they were doing worship music at the time. But then they came to church to meet us, and then they were going to play music. But I remember seeing Jaden run around the sanctuary, and I thought Hannah was super cute, but I really loved her daughter, and I was like, I'm going to go kidnap your daughter and keep her with me. She's adorable. And then we were friends. Hannah said that I reminded her a lot of her best friend, Natalia, from the Johnson family, that she's known since she was 16. So since they were from Nashville, or new to Nashville, I think she found a lot of comfort and some things that were similar to Natalia, which was pretty awesome. So going on 8 years of friendship, and she was my maid of honor, and Andrew was his best man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of memories.
Do you want to ask a question?
Yeah, you take
Do you want
her.
Trey?
Tracy's. Stephanie Moore, another Sly Foxer, asked if we're ever going to move to where Andrew and Hannah live. And while it would be awesome to live super close to our friends, this is a debate between us. We are obsessed with Utah. My job is here. I miss family. He misses family, but he loves the West Coast. I love the South. We're all over the map. But right now, Utah is where we're at.
Next question. What camera do you use? So Andrew and Hannah are actually letting us borrow one of their cameras right now. And we're going to be getting one very soon. Right now it's a Sony. I'm thinking we will go to a Canon G7X. What's your favorite clothing store?
Well, someone asked what are your 5 favorite stores, so I'm going to combine these.
Oh, yeah?
Because right now with her, I like anything that has stuff for her and I. So H&M, Favorite clothing store ever if I had no limits on money would be Free People. Zara for kids. I love Urban Outfitters. I mean, Amazon, does that count?
Should Target? You get a lot of your clothes
Oh, Target. It's every woman's favorite store.
Yeah.
What are your 5 favorite stores?
He
doesn't shop.
I don't shop, but H&M, Urban Outfitters, Cotton On, Zara, I guess, could be one. I really like REI. It's not clothing, but I like outdoor stuff.
Well, not clothing.
Oh.
It said just like 5 favorite stores, period.
REI.
Have we ever been to Europe?
No, we have not. Emily's the only one that's been overseas.
Yeah, I was in Cambodia for a mission trip in nursing school for about a month there in Thailand. Well, we've been to Mexico, which is out of the country, but not overseas.
Yeah.
This is from, who is this from? In Sweden. Erica. I would love to go to Sweden.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe when she's older and she's walking, we could do like a backpacking trip for part of the time.
Yeah, we really want to go to Switzerland at some point. My family is Swiss, so that would be cool.
If you're from Switzerland, leave in the comments. What advice would you give someone starting YouTube? From Allison.
Just do it. Don't worry about quality.
That's true.
Just put videos out there and start.
Which one do we know? We're just starting, but
yeah. But
I think that's good advice because it took us forever. We were talking about it.
Right, and that's the advice for marketing. A lot of times, if you're wanting to get into something like that, it's being consistent with your videos and just do it.
I would say just in this week that I've done things is to just pretend that the camera is another person in the room so that you can be yourselves and that you can literally just show what it's like to hang out with your family, because that's the memories that I want to remember, is the unscripted, like crazy, fun, sad, scary, angry, I don't know, all the moments.
Yeah.
From the Southern Life again, whoop whoop. Where did you have your honeymoon? And well, you didn't ask this, but I think it'd be fun to talk about how you proposed to. But
yeah, we can. Playa Mujeres, Mexico.
The honeymoon at the Excellent Resorts, all inclusive. We got to go jump in the cenotes, like the sinkholes.
Sinkholes. Mayans used to throw bodies down it. That's
No,
all I
they
remember.
didn't.
They did. They did.
Google it, but I don't believe them. And there's little fish nipping at your feet. So how you proposed? This could be a really long story, but for time's sake, it was pretty much like the Bachelor, which I've seen a few times, but it was phenomenal. I hope we got that.
I think we have a blowout in every video this week.
Oh, I smell it. She's yours this time. Good. The proposal was incredible. A limo shows up at the house. My dad comes and tells me about it. I get a note that says like, consolidate your outfits into 2 outfits, and there's a whole list on what I should be wearing, so I was comfortable, which was pretty thorough for him to think. I'm still looking over there like he's there, but he's not. So I get in the limo. It takes me on a scavenger hunt to basically all these important places, and the first place was to the Grand Ole Opry, which is where we said I love you for the first time. Went to Grand Ole Opry, and it took me up to the balcony, which is where we said I love you, and he had left another note in a box with the locket, and the locket said I love you, which was perfect for the memory there. But it was also a locket that I had pinned or favorited or something on Etsy. And somehow he knew I had wanted it. So he had that, and then the next note took us to a field, and I see a ton of hot air balloons. And I know this man and know that he is so fearful of heights. We pulled up, and Andrew and Hannah were there, crouched out with, I think she was wearing casts and one of the baby wraps, and she was crouched down in the ditch so she could get pictures of it. But yeah, he got on one knee, gave me a ring. I obviously said yes. I've known this man since I was 15, and we get in a hot air balloon, go on the ride, and then we hit a tree. True story. As we're hitting the tree, all of our family and friends come around, driving through, waving, screaming out the windows, and I'm sure my mom and dad were frightened as we're like trying to scoot our way out of this tree. We landed safely, but all that being said, incredible, incredible memory. All our family and friends was there, and then we went out to a steakhouse for dinner that night. So super fun. What girl wouldn't say yes to that? I mean, come on. We've been talking on Instagram. Miza, tell me if that's how you say your name, but you were awesome. Your question is, tell us more about your jobs.
Me first. I was able to start a marketing company probably last year. I do graphic design, web development, email marketing, social media marketing.
I don't know anything about.
I know a lot of it. And I have a partner too, and he knows everything I don't know. So it's a good match.
And he's always wanted to do this. You've had so many jobs in the past, from music to like physical therapy, randomly.
I thought about going to school for physical therapy and decided not to, thankfully.
Yeah, he decided that because I would take his test for him. I don't know if we can say that. But for me, I'm lucky enough to do something I'm extremely passionate about. And this passion came several years ago. But starting in February, I'll be practicing as a nurse midwife and women's health nurse practitioner. So I was a trauma ICU nurse at Vanderbilt in Nashville for a long time until we moved out here. And I was really passionate about preventing sex trafficking and just finding how I can help with women. Watch a lot of birth documentaries and talk to a lot of people about how birth is done in America. And honestly, once you read that, you have to do this. Did you plan to have a baby, or was it a surprise?
Wasn't a surprise. We planned, and it happened very quickly.
Thankfully, I know a lot of people struggle with fertility.
We had a very short window to hit it though, and we got it right between her graduation and starting a new job, which we wanted.
How was the delivery from Mindset? So when we hit 10,000 followers, we will post a birth video.
10,000 subscribers.
So,
Push it. And
so
you'll
yeah,
see
make
it.
that happen, because honestly, I had planned to share my birth story when she's one year old, and that was before we started blogging, but I think 10,000 followers would be a good milestone. It was a home birth, and long story short, absolutely the most incredible experience of our lives, with a great team. So we did video it then before we were vlogging, thankfully, and we will post that and talk about it more in another vlog. So good question. Labor playlist, tell me about it, from Grace. How about this? Grace, we will put my labor playlist in on our birth video. All the songs and everything, because the whole pregnancy I was having songs. What is everyone's birthdays, from Stephanie?
Mine is September 10th.
June 12th, I'm a Gemini, if anybody cares about horoscopes, and
Yeah.
this little one was August 27th.
So we just had to put Sage down to bed. She's good, yeah. She lasted a while, longer than we thought. But we've got a few more questions left, right? Okay.
Stephanie, McKenna, and lots of other people want to know, excuse me, if we're going to do a house tour.
Yes, we are going to as soon as whenever the basement is done. Who knows at this point?
It might be this year. It might not be this year. You get to 5,000.
House tour?
House tour it is. Because I want to know that y'all want us to do this.
Yeah.
So, anyways, right, Granny and Audrey Moore want to know, how many kids are you thinking of having?
I want to have 4. How many kids do you think we should have?
Wait,
Leave it in the comments below. How many we should have?
1, 2, 3. That's this way.
3 might be the
Three's
number we
gonna
have,
happen.
and then we might adopt. I think we want to adopt 1.
This is
I
true.
want to.
We both only had one extra. We only had one sibling each, so I would love, if anybody's seen the movie Parenthood, where it's just this big family, it's super fun, like loud, crazy holidays. That is both of our dreams. Oh, Luna questions!
Aww.
She's sleeping on the couch. She doesn't want to be disturbed right now.
Who we named her after? Is that a question?
No, but you can tell that, yeah.
We named her after Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. We are huge Harry Potter fans.
Massive.
We have
Harry Potter fan.
a few wands in the house, so.
Nerd alert! We went to Harry Potter World last year with Andrew and Hannah, and so we did get some wands, but Luna Lovegood is like the most quirky, cute little creature, and I wanted our dog named after her. As soon as we had Sage, or as soon as I became pregnant though, I was like, dang it, we should have saved that name for her, but it's perfect for her.
Yeah.
Someone else just asked what breed she is, and she's a Shikoku kid?
Kid.
Yeah, she did try to eat Andrew and Hannah's guinea pig one time.
She got into the cage of Andrew and Hannah's guinea pig and took out a chunk of fur.
Yeah. But she was unharmed. It was just a little bit of fur that was hanging in Luna's mouth. Jaden and Cass thought it was hilarious though.
It was scary. Yeah.
Other than that, she's a good dog. And she just licks Sage's little feet
Yeah.
and hands and lays next to her.
She's great with kids, so.
Shout out time! Naomi Jones. I like the name Naomi.
Yeah.
Susie Diver, what's up? Actually, I never say what's up. Hi, Susie. It's really nice to meet you. Thank you for watching. That's more me. Another shout out here. I think I'm totally going to say this wrong, but Shoshana Kaplan? Shoshana? I'm sure it's Shoshana. It's really pretty how it's written. You guys are awesome. Thanks for following.
We're going to do rapid fire round now. What's your favorite color?
Green.
Are you a morning person or a night person?
Night.
Favorite pizza topping?
Mushroom. Oh, I hate mushroom.
Favorite vegetable?
Broccoli.
Bacon or Nutella?
Bacon. Always bacon. Bacon everything.
Favorite sport?
Hockey. Who's your favorite Disney princess?
I don't know. She's the first one.
Would you ever kiss a frog?
No.
What's your favorite cartoon?
Looney Tunes.
What's your life motto?
Stay alive.
Favorite sports team?
Predators.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Twitter or Instagram?
Instagram.
Family Q&A. Done! That was really fun. Thanks for anyone that left a question. We'll do it again down the road, maybe when Sage is talking and you can actually ask her questions. But anytime, if you ever have a question about us, leave it in the comments. We'd be happy to reply that way.
Like this video right here. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And leave us a comment too.
And tell us what you want to see more of. I heard the house tour, cleaning routines. If there's anything about being a mom, being a dad, anything like that, let us know. We definitely want to keep this real and what really happens in our life. So no gimmicks, but definitely tell us if there's anything about real life that you still